to see all of the excitement coming up Monday. It's time for the arrival of the Fantastics here to the ring. Let's roll the music and wait for their arrival.
Kiniski. And a tag team partner from Louisiana, 259 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts. Their opponents just entering the ring, Bobby Fulton, Tommy Rogers from the City of Angels, the Fantastics. Rick Hazard, the referee.
All right, well, as the Fantastics have caught on here the last few weeks, the lovely young ladies in the crowd have multiplied, and they make it more and more difficult for them to get around the ring. Now, of course, the all-time record set for time killing was with the Honorable Armand Hussein in the camel walk. But the Fantastics almost came close to that all-time record. Here we go now. Television main event, best 2 of 3 falls, 30-minute time limit. Kiniski teaming with Jake the Snake Roberts against the Fantastics. Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton both wearing yellow. How could I describe them if this is the first time you've seen them? I guess you could say that Rogers has a little bit darker complexion, darker skin tone, darker hair, and Fulton has the blonde hair. It's not a suntan in the winter, Jim Lund. Not in December. Some people are just naturally dark complected, like I wish I was. Well, Fulton is set alone to check the Snake Roberts. But Rogers had better be careful dancing around over there in front of Kelly Kiniski. Yes, we heard from Ric Flair a moment ago regarding the World Heavyweight Championship bout coming up Christmas night. I'm going to let you watch this first fall action while I reflect on a few things from 1983 and 1984. You know, when you look over the last couple of years, in fact, I guess even a little bit further than that, Kerry Von been on the brink of winning the World Heavyweight Championship several times. Here's a pin for just the count of one as Rogers had him down. But there was always something that came up that prevented Kerry from winning. That illegal move by the champion at just the right time. The interference from another party. But when it came time to go to Texas Stadium, a memorial to David Von Erich, Kerry Von Erich rose above all those obstacles and won it fair and square without a doubt. I hope you had a chance to see that tape last week. Here's the tag. Fulton in now to get Rogers a break on Kelly Kiniski, who's now tagged in with Jake the Snake Roberts. If you saw that tape, you know that it was far more than just any world title bout. There was so much emotion on the part of Kerry Von Erich and the 50,000 fans who were there. It will be unmatched. There's a kick by Tommy Rogers. To see Kerry win the belt, rolled it up in the Texas flag, be greeted by his family as the crowd roared and roared and roared, is something that you had to be a part of to really understand the magnitude of. And it will be that same type of setting Christmas night at Reunion Arena, and I hope you're there to be a part of it. Now let's concern ourselves with what is shaping up to be a very exciting bout now as Jake the Snake Roberts moves in now on Mr. Fulton. Around here at the Coliseum making noise. Hope you're a part of the action here Monday night. Look at this, high in the air, drives him down with a slam. And Jake the Snake Roberts backs off as if to say, what do you think of that? Jake the Snake felt somewhat embarrassed last week at the hands of Billy Jack. And he looks to be taking it out on his opponent here right now. Drops him over the knee. As you can tell by Ric Flair's comments, he will be ready, as he always is, for the world title bout. But aside from that, he is not overly excited of having to come in to defend the World Heavyweight Championship right here in Kerry's home field, that being Texas in the Fort Worth, Dallas area. And standing go, Bobby go. Jake the Snake Roberts has the hold of both ends and holding him down in the middle. There's Rogers in his corner. Kiniski in now. Goes into the back. Body slam, or is it? Yes, it is, by Big Kelly Kiniski, the Canadian. Quick-moving Bobby Fulton jumps out of the way and lays a drop kick onto the big man. Here's the tag, Rogers back. Jake the Snake Roberts nailed and almost falls right here in mine. Ralph's lap. But Rogers all over Kelly Kiniski in the ring as we pass the 5-minute mark, and now Jake the Snake moves back in, and all four men are involved. The heads are slammed together. This is turning into a sensational bout, and we're just in the first fall. You got to win 2 falls to win, 2 or 3. Kiniski comes off the ropes and is greeted by both the Fantasics. Here's an armbar by Tommy Rogers. Rainbow Ticketmaster, the place to get your world title seats, the place to get your Christmas wrestling Star Wars seats. 4 or 5 different locations, 4 or 5 different price ranges. The seats will suit every budget. For yourself and for everyone is Christmas gifts here as we go into the holiday season. Be a part of the action at 7 o'clock Christmas night as all of a sudden Kiniski's down. One only for the count of 1. Midnight Express will be challenging these Fantasics for the American Tag Team title. And their very unusual manager, Jim Cornette. A very young manager from a very very sheltered home. We're getting more into him in the coming weeks. As to his background, as we learn more about him. Here comes Rogers back. Kiniski will tag the Jake the Snake. And it's Jake the Snake on Rogers as he tries to get away, but Wyatt finally winds up on his feet and is ready to go. And Roberts looks a little bit upset with all of this. Coming up to kick off 1984, you folks in Carrollton, Whitesboro, Lindale, and Grand Prairie be with us. The list goes on. You know, 1984 has been a new record-setting year for professional wrestling, helping non-profit organizations raise money. The total is not in, of course, because the year is not over. But the new record total will surpass the several million-dollar mark. And how tremendously proud everyone with professional wrestling is to be a part of this record. And a part of this trend, helping non-profit organizations raise these valuable dollars to help the charities they support. There's an elbow, and Rogers bars the arm. I know if you're a part of the organizations involved, or a part of the fans who have attended some of these great wrestling cards all over the great Southwest, you know what we're talking about. World Heavyweight title, Christmas night, Kerry versus Flair. What more can you say than just those two names? Here's Rogers off the rope, comes back, Kiniski stops him, and Rogers hooks him with the arm, pulls him over the hip. Takes him over again. Fulton holding on to Kiniski with the arm, preventing him from getting over near Jake the Snake. Shoulder butt. Arm drag. Here we are right in the middle of the Christmas season. Look at Jake the Snake. He won't tag in. He's mad at Kiniski for making him stay in there. Here comes Rogers now. Right in the middle of the Christmas season. I know many of you have just returned tonight from the shopping centers and malls around the area. Christmas shopping. Here's Jake the Snake reaching across now and holding on to Rogers. They didn't want him to bob, but he'll interfere from the outside. There's that clothesline. Hazard was deflected across the ring. Rogers came off the far rope, was clotheslined by Jake the Snake, and Fulton trouble there after him. And Jake the Snake kicked him down. Things are getting out of hand. Fulton angry, but Kiniski and Jake the Snake both had Rogers and rolls off him over the rope. Oh, brother. Jake the Snake angry. Jake the Snake ducks out of the way, but Fulton fights him anyway. Drop kicks Kiniski, drop kicks Roberts. All four men involved. What about the fans are standing? Look at him. There's the kick by Kiniski. Jake the Snake all over the place. Who's legal and who's not? There's Rogers off. 2, 3. First for victory.
The winner in 9 minutes and 58 seconds of the first ball is fabulously fantastic.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and scream any more about this because I can't tell you what happened. You just had to see it. We'll be back with our second fall as from Will Rogers Coliseum in Fort Worth, Texas. You're watching KTVT's Championship Sports. Jake the Snake Roberts and Gino Hernandez team against Mike Von Erich and Billy Jack in another exciting tag bout. The Midnight Express challenged the Fantasics for the American Tag Team title. The Missing Link General Akbar and Mr. X team against Terry Gordy, Buddy Roberts, and Chick Donovan. Elimination style, all 6 men in the ring when it starts. The loser will leave town as well as the building. There'll be at least 3 men eliminated, and leaving town could be as many as 5. It's a complicated situation. I'll try to get back to that later. Crippler Rip Oliver will be in against Iceman King Parsons. This and much, much more. Tickets available at all Rainbow Ticketmaster outlets. Make sure you're there. You owe it to yourself to see this magnificent card. Now back to the ring, our second ball. All right, ringy-dingy. Here we go. I'm tangled up in my cord again. I was trying to allude to a minute ago about many of you out fighting the mobs, getting your Christmas shopping on a Saturday. You can avoid all that. Stop by your area Sears store or any Rainbow Ticketmaster outlet. Pick up some tickets for Wrestling Star Wars and give them as Christmas gifts. Nothing will be more well received than these. A lot easier than fighting these mobs around some of these specialty stores. Now, as you know, our first fall ended in a wild and exciting melee in which the Fantastics won the first fall. Jake the Snake and Kelly Kiniski will be trying to draw even and force the third fall here. Talking about the awards gala the other night in Dallas, where Mike Von Erich was presented the Rookie of the Year award by Bill Apter of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Brother Kevin Von Erich was presented with the trophy Man of the Year. The man who represents what everyone wants to be, not only in the ring, but outside the ring as well. And we're all very honored for Kevin, as he is, receiving that award along with Brother Mike. Rookie of the Year, two prestigious awards given the other night. Billy Jack and Kerry Von Erich receiving awards here in the ring tonight. All three Von Erichs getting an award. And like I say, it proves right here, of 6 awards given around the country, 4 of them right here in main event wrestling area, and 3 of them to the Von Erichs. Folks, the world's greatest is right here on Championship Sports every Saturday night. And every Monday night here at Rogers Coliseum, every Friday at the Sportatorium. Jake the Snake Roberts on Tommy Rogers. Speaking of the Sportatorium, let me bring you up to date on our holiday schedule for action there. Boy, Jake the Snake has got Rogers really locked up. Now, in advance of Christmas Wrestling Star Wars, we will not be at the Sportatorium on Friday night, the 21st. We will be there on Friday night, the 28th. Back at the Sportatorium following Christmas on Friday night, the 28th. With another exciting card, our final card of the Sportatorium in 1984. Jake the Snake Roberts all over Tommy Rogers. Has him locked up down on his back and his side, pulls him up. Monday night here in Fort Worth. Terry Gordy in action against the Missing Link. And with Silicon flying the coop going back to Mongolia after that bloodbath the other night in Dallas, I know the Missing Link is going to be after Gordy. Akbar will be there to really make him pay. In the meantime, Akbar is lining up a Mr. X for that wild 6-man elimination bout where as many as 5 people could have to leave town. There's a clothesline by Jake the Snake. And he is just saying to Bobby Fulton, come get me. Look out, here's Kiniski coming through, and Fulton and Jake the Snake were distracting the referee. Also Monday night, Brian Adias will be back to go for Chris Adams' television title. Fantastics in action. I take it back, one of the Fantastics, Tommy Rogers in action. Here's Jake the Snake right there. Pulls him back by the hair. You'll also see Gino and Jake versus Kerry and Billy Jack. Can you imagine seeing Kerry and Billy Jack in the same team? The crowd is getting sick of what they're seeing here with Jake the Snake and Kiniski's tactics. Hate to use that word, but they're not happy. Here's Kiniski down across. Here's a pin. We could even it up right here. Nope. Monday night will be your last chance to get your Wrestling Star Wars tickets when you're here at Will Rogers Coliseum Monday. Rainbow Ticketmaster outlets will be open up until Christmas Eve. Well, our first fall took quite a while, and our second fall is taking a while. I hope they get through here so we can get our break, which is due between the second and third fall. We'll get that in.
5 minutes.
5 minutes gone here in fall number 2. Kiniski right over. Boy, Rogers has taken some punishment here in this second fall. Fantasics are up 1 fall to none. Oh, look at that. Good night. Bobby Fulton over there. He wasn't worried about forfeiting this fall, would be all over Jake the Snake like flies in a picnic. He is very upset. Rogers has taken a lot of punishment. Jake the Snake tags Kiniski, wants to hold him from tagging his teammate, and Kiniski comes across to grab him. Fans are not pleased. Again, some of them standing. Jake the Snake back over here in the apron where he belongs, and it's Kiniski and Rogers. Rogers has been in a long time. In fact, has he been in this entire fall? Yes, he has. Look at this. Sunset flip and a pan, but the leg scissors stopped that. The crowd thought he had it. There's a head in the turnbuckle. Here's Kiniski through the ropes. Jake the Snake back in as the legal man. Pulls him over, and I'm not sure he didn't have a handful of hair. Well, we're going to have to take a break here as our second fall is stretching. We're going to take a quick break. You won't miss a thing. I'll be right back. Where we left off. We're not going to promo anything. We'll get back to the bout. I hate to take a break in the middle of that, but the way this second fall is going, it looks like it's going to be a while before they get through. Jake the Snake and Kelly Kiniski plan on winning this thing in the second and third falls, so they've got to win this second one. Rick Hazard wants Kiniski away. Alas, Fulton arrives on the scene. He wanted in but couldn't get in. Rogers dazed in the rope. And Fulton trying to make Jake the Snake pay. Rogers now comes across, and now Fulton can come in legally. Fulton all over Kiniski. Throws him right side. Back, down he goes. What a wild television main event. Our tape feature is yet to come from Reunion. Kevin and Adam. Fulton taps him on the shoulder, nails him with a right fist. Look at this. A pin. Jake the Snake hangs tough. Falls out through the ropes and goes to the floor. Actually fell out of the ring. Helping his man get back to the apron. Over the shoulder he goes. Here's another pin. And boy, Jake the Snake Roberts just doesn't know how to quit.
10 minutes gone.
We are 10 minutes gone in the second fall, which means we've eaten up an awful lot of time here in just the first two falls, as Kiniski and Jake the Snake are having great difficulty in evening this thing up.
Let's go, Marty. Let's go.
Talking about that world title bout and how that is enough for a big crowd on its own. But you take any one of those other bouts that highlight that card, they could be the main event on anybody else's big card. But on ours, they follow the world title. Although you can't take anything away from that Kevin Adams bout. That's right up there. Top for them all. There's Fulton. Fulton with a sleeper on Jake the Snake Roberts. And when you see our tape here after a while, you'll know what I mean when I say that about Adams and Kevin. Look out, Kiniski across, stops the sleeper. Perhaps saving Jake the Snake Roberts. Fulton has been thrown to the floor by Jake the Snake. But he's right back, and Jake the Snake doesn't know he's coming. He's facing the other direction, and it's the sleeper that Kiniski had to break up just a moment ago. We've got a best of championship sports show coming up in a couple of weeks for you. Since we won't have any wrestling here Christmas Eve, we'll have some great tapes of the most exciting bouts of the year for you. Going on and on. It's been a thrilling, punishing bout. And we're still in the second fall. We had to take our middle break because it has just gone too long for the normal way we like to handle our show. One, two. Stamina. You're lost if you don't have it in something like this. You know, professional wrestling doesn't have an off season. It's year-round. These athletes are in better condition than any other professional sport. And here's Fulton with another sleeper on Roberts. We may have to take another break in this. Picks up with Kiniski where he left off on Jake the Snake Roberts. We have yet to see our tape feature tonight. We have yet to talk to Kerry, Von Erich, Billy Jack, and the Fantasics. We hope to show you some of another big bout. Here's a small package. The shoulders down. Rick Hazard is there. Looks like one of them still up. There it's down, just to the count of one, though. Here's another small package. This time it's Rogers, now Kiniski. Looks like Fulton reached through to make sure that his man was on top. And it's Rogers. Holding on to the tights. Kiniski, the big Canadian, is taken down. Robertson on the tag. Rogers ready.
15 minutes,
15 minutes gone here in the fall, and Joe Ranelli tells me we have only 5 minutes remaining of total time. I've never seen this happen before.
Only 5 minutes remaining. Only 5 minutes.
We are only in the second fall, and there are only 5 minutes of the total 30-minute time limit. I've never seen this happen before in the 3.5 years I've been involved with this operation. We've had 2 straight fall victories before. We've gone down to the wire in the 3rd fall. We may have had a time limit draw in 3 falls, but I've never seen the 2 go this far. And there's Joe Ranelli with a 4-minute announcement. Have to think about what happens. I really just can't see it going all the way in the second fall. Somebody's got to win this thing. 30 minutes is a long time. Why they give it a 30-minute time limit is to make room for all 3 falls. Now Roberts has pulled out that piece of tape or whatever it is that we've seen before. Now he'll be hiding it. I think he's stuck it under his knee.
3 minutes. Only 3 minutes remaining.
And Joe Ranelli tells us that there are only 3 minutes remaining. There was the tape. Roberts had the tape across the throat. All 4 men getting involved again. Take the stick with a shot. And now it's Kiniski as Fulton goes back where he's supposed to be. Rogers has dropped over that top rope. Can you imagine? We're still in the second fall. Look at that! Rogers ducked out of the way. That took the slick, hit Kiniski right squarely across the face. Rogers now.
Only 2 minutes remaining.
And there are only 2 minutes remaining at the 30-minute time limit. 28 minutes and we're in the second fall. Fulton tried to get the pin, but Kiniski came in. Kiniski and Fulton are the legal men. How much time, Joe? Got about a minute left, he says, as the action is still cranking.
Only 1 minute remaining. 60 seconds left.
Only 1 minute remaining in the 30-minute time limit, and we're still in the second fall. If Kiniski and Jake could win this thing in the last minute, they'd almost be assured of a draw with each team winning 1 fall. If nobody wins, I'm only assuming the Fantasics would be awarded with a bout, since they won the only decided fall. Here's a splice by Fulton and a pin. Another splice, but it's knees.
30 seconds, only a half a minute remaining.
30 seconds, I don't believe it. The second fall alone is gone over 20 minutes. picking round with a backdrop. Fulton would like to get a pin, but they're both in a daze. Now what? There's the bell. We're out of time. The Fantastics won the only fall. I'm only assuming they're the winner. Let's find out what Rick Hazard said. Here's Joe.
Round of time, 30-minute time limit. The only fall by the Fantastics there by the winners. The Fantastics.
Well, Kiniski comes across. The Fantastics are the winners. But I ask you, especially those of you who have been watching this show for years, have you ever seen this happen before? Well, you've seen it tonight. We'll be back with our tape feature of the evening. We'll also be back to talk to Kerry Von Erich, Billy Jack, and the Fantastics, so don't go away. We've got a lot left.